Kickoff is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. Stay tuned to find out live here on EA TV. And a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Portugal, and they take on Croatia.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with João Cancelo in the fullback positions. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. And the problem not completely solved. And the attack fizzling out. And the starting 11 for Croatia. Dominik Livakovic is the goalkeeper. Luka Modric plays alongside Mateo Kovacic in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Stanisic. And Kramaric on the ball. Pongracic. Stanisic. Decent idea. Modric. And Portugal regaining possession. A good vision there. Good-looking move. And there's a quality defender in action.
Oh, he showed great awareness there. That was a vital piece of play.
Rafael Leao. Now with Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And Portugal exploiting the space on the flank. They were onto something there. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric with options around him. Teammates in the middle. But it just petered out. João Neves. Inacio. Silva. Gonzalo Inacio. It's with João Cancelo. A very good tackle. Ivan Perisic. Marko Pasalic. Mateo Kovacic. Perisic with the ball. Josip Stanisic. And bursting forward. Neves. Credit to them for winning it back. Ball retention so important.
That's held up so well there.
Ante Budimir. Could be troublesome. Now opening things up. Well, that's That's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, that's a clever ball. And they're not out of the woods. Well, defensive resilience there. Mensch. Bruno Fernandes has it. Gonzalo Inacio. Well, one thing about Bruno Fernandes, he does have that X factor. He can decide a game on his own. What might we see from him in this match?
Well, he will try and get on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination play, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that again today.
Leao. Ronaldo! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Ivan Perisic. Martin Erlich. Gvardiol. Perisic with the ball. Mateo Kovacic. And Perisic takes it forward. His teammates he can play it to. Can they do it? Oh, that's a poor piece of finishing.
Well, what a waste. That was a really big chance that should have been taken.
Bruno Fernandes. Good-looking run. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Modric. Budimir with it. Moving the ball nicely. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Rafael Leao. Now with Mensch. Neves. It's with Joao Cancelo. And an astute piece of defending. Vitor Ferreira. Ruben Dias. Joao Cancelo. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Bruno Fernandes. Thoughtful play. Now with Neves. Bernardo Silva. Will he play it in? Sitting deep here, that's their intention.
They have to play higher up the pitch.
Not the pass he had in mind. Dias. Bruno Fernandes has it. Oh, tremendous vision. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Ferreira. That's a lovely ball. Mateo Kovacic. And Kramaric on the ball. And Kovacic seeing his pass intercepted.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
That might help them. Leao. Towards Bernardo Silva. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. So 2-0 now. Pasalic. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. Marco Pasalic. Andrej Kramaric. Oh, he must favour the cross. Gvardiol. Oh, the threat is there. Perisic. And reading it absolutely superbly.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Joao Cancelo. Free kick is what's been given.
With the owner of the silver hatchback with the license plate GR55JKK, please contact the nearest security guard. Thank you.
Ruben Dias. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? Ferreira. Midge. Vitor Ferreira. A very effective challenge put in. Pasalic. Now options are plenty. Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle. Corner given. Who can he pick out? Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Possibilities in the centre. Very effective pass. Counter-attacking chance. Neves. Opportunity it is. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Stanisic. And Kramaric on the ball. Well, Portugal with the ball again. Vitor Ferreira. Good patience.
Now, where's the penetration?
Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Modric. And a throw-in forthcoming. Josip Stanisic. Mateo Kovacic. Stanisic. Modric. Marco Pasalic. Showing a great defensive instinct. João Neves. Here's Ronaldo. Danger building. Can he score? Wasn't going to let that one get through. Really clever pressing. And it's opening up. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
On with the action then, and it's looking rather like a matter of how many for Portugal. Gvardiol. And Kramaric on the ball. Wasteful from Portugal. Ivan Perisic. And Kramaric on the ball. And to Budimir. That's a good-looking ball. He's showing good defensive judgment. Ruben Dias. On to Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Might be able to set up the chance. Joao Cancelo. Well caught cleanly, despite all the bodies around him. Strong bit of pressing. Stanisic. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, they're almost extending an invitation to have them come at them. Bruno Fernandes. Making them chase shadows.
Well, they're so easy on the eye when they play like this.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play from one side of the pitch to the other. Modric. Oh, this looks useful. Gvardiol. Perisic with the ball. Mateo Kovacic in the centre. Comes to nothing in the end. Fernandes. Ronaldo. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Ronaldo feeds it. A good idea. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Good conditions for the counter. They keep going. It's a nice looking ball. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. And Diogo Costa has it now. And support available. And that's going to result in a goal kick. And the referee now going back to deal with the earlier incident. A yellow card it's going to be. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Gonzalo Inacio. On to Mensch. Rafael Leao. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now what can they do from here? And he's in an offside position. Modric. And Kramaric on the ball. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Nuno Mendes. Really good interception. Ivan Perisic. On to Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Oh, read it really well. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Thoughtful play. And Kramaric on the ball. Intelligent ball. Mateo Kovacic. Luka Modric. Real chance. So a throw in here. Fernandes. It's with Joao Cancelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Half-time, that will do it for the first half here at the Etihad. Well, I must say, Bruno Fernandes having a great game out there. He's been quite the handful for those defenders.
Well, he has that assist to his name, but it's been his control of that midfield area that's made him the outstanding player today. Every time he gets on the ball, he seems to find the right pass. He's been excellent.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. It's Modric taking the infield route. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Lovely ball.
That pass is always on.
This could be troublesome. Forcing him. Oh, useful ball. Targets available. Cross comes in. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Nuno Mendes. Now with Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Dias. Bruno Fernandes has it. Leal. And whipped into the box. And it still could be dangerous. Really fine play to keep possession. Nicely out of there. João Neves. Could be troublesome. And making sure he held on to the ball. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. And to Budimir. And Kramaric on the ball. This looks interesting. Oh, might be. Trying to tee it up. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Mendes. Ferreira. Could be dangerous. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, this could really help the cause. Trying to find the right angle of attack. Cancelo. Oh, surely! And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. And to Budimir. Modric. Now options are plenty. Mateo Kovacic. Budimir with it. Take it away. And a throw in forthcoming. Modric. Ball retention so important. A lot of space to attack. That's expert defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. Again, Modric with the pass. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Fernandes. On to Mensch. Inacio. Rafael Leao. And he read it well. Stanisic. The ball with Luka Modric. Mateo Kovacic. Ivan Perisic. Silva. Now with Neves. Joao Cancelo. And the keeper was there to make the catch. Stanisic. Ante Budimir. And showing good game awareness. Neves. Joao Neves. Bruno Fernandes has it. Oh, tremendous vision. And nice vision. Bernardo Silva. Well, the threat could be there. Is this the moment? Modric. Pongracic. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, we're into the final half hour. Vitor Ferreira. Nuno Mendes. That's a good-looking ball. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Decent-looking pass. Really effective shielding under pressure. Oh, he needs to clear it here. Modric. Stanisic. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Mateo Kovacic. Gvardiol. Ante Budimir. Josip Stanisic. And Kramaric on the ball. Stanisic. And possession changing hands. Fernandes. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Pongracic. Budimir with it. Josip Stanisic. That's a good pass. Very effective pass. Oh, strong hands to push it clear. Excellent goalkeeping. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Watchful play. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Ivan Perisic. Oh, good idea. Ante Budimir. Oh, that's splendid play. determined defending. Fernandes. Danger building. Played it to the centre. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, midfield have completely dominated the game, and the front players' movement has been excellent.
Josip Stanisic. And Kramaric on the ball. Mateo Kovacic. Intelligent ball. Budimir with it. Oh, without putting too fine a point on it, that was a horrific effort.
Number 10.
And a substitution in the offing.
Number 18, Pedro Neto.
Ferreira. Now with Mensch. Rafael Leao. Good ball over the top. Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Minutes remaining. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes. Neves. Here's Ronaldo. Might lead to a chance. Not the clearance that was called for. Vitor Ferreira. Well, a suspect piece of finishing when all is said and done.
And he'll be thinking about that for quite some while. That's a tame finish.
Can anyone stop it? Driven into the area here. Nothing to show for that attack. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. On to Mensch. Vitor Ferreira. Good-looking move. Timely intervention. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Real chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0.
Number 23,
Mateo Kovacic.
to be replaced by number 21,
Gvardiol. Andre Kramaric. And they have possession again. Joao Cancelo. And it's Ruben Dias. Joao Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Good distribution. Ronaldo at the ready. And collected with considerable ease. Vardiol. Perisic with the ball. Showing good ball control. Mateo Kovacic. Budimir with it. Ivan Perisic. And to Budimir. Beautifully weighted ball. The save was a good one. And in by Luka Modric. Well, they survived the attack. And he's broken free. Chance still there. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Ivan Perisic. Here's Kovacic. Andrej Kramaric. Mateo Kovacic. Vardiol. And Kramaric on the ball. Pass chiseled nicely. Perisic in the thick of it. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Ruben Neves. Read it well. To the middle. Looked to me like a good cross, but fine goalkeeping. Fernandes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Running with confidence. Ronaldo holds on to it, waiting for assistance. Ivan Perisic. The ball with Luka Modric. That's a good-looking ball. Showing good situational awareness. Now, who can he play it to? Nuno Mendes. Portugal struggling to keep it. Fernandes. It's with Ruben Neves. Rafael Leao. And whipped into the box. And he didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Modric. And Kramaric on the ball. Ante Budimir. Through ball from Modric. The keeper anticipated it brilliantly. Danger dealt with. Samuel Costa. On to Mensch. Inacio. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Gonzalo Inacio. Samuel Costa. Pedro Neto. Costa. Bruno Fernandes has it. This could be troublesome. Neves. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Ante Budimir. And Kramaric on the ball. Modric. It's a well-struck pass. Mario Pasalic. Vardiol. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
I think they could have done better there.
Dias. It's with Joao Cancelo. Gonzalo Inacio. Joao Cancelo. Costa. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Inacio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, not much came of that. Ante Budimir. Pongracic. Ivan Perisic. That's a good-looking ball. Modric. Made it look routine, but read it well. Well, that's how to shield the ball. Welcome, Modric! And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Goal for the hosts, number 10, Luka Modric.
Bruno Fernandes. Now with Mensch. Gonzalo Inacio. Difficult to stop him. Thoughtful play. It's going to be a throw-in for Portugal here. Joao Cancelo. Could be troublesome. Samuel Costa. Could be dangerous. And there goes the final whistle, and it's disappointment for Croatia. This is not the result they had in mind.
Well, in my view, they were the better team. They dominated possession and created more chances, but they just couldn't make it count. It's a disappointing result for them.
Well, there's a reason why we're highlighting Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been very creative out there, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
Welcome. We find ourselves here in the northwest of England at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Portugal, and they take on Croatia.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Oh, that's brilliant. A strike so delightful. You'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player.
1-0 then.
Number 10, Bernardo Silva.
Gvardiol. Dias. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mensch. Fernandes. On to Mensch. Bruno Fernandes. It's a promising move from Portugal. Really good block. That'll be a Portugal throw. the challenge that was required. Marco Pasalic. The ball with Luka Modric. Andrej Kramaric. Oh, he's been ruled offside. João Neves. Now with Vitinha. Midge. Visualization and execution. Neves. Cancelo. Oh, so fluent, so coherent. 2 goals already.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Mateo Kovacic. Martin Erlich. Josip Stanisic. Can they open them up? And teammates to play it to. Spectator ball fired to the near post. It didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Portugal being afforded too much space here. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Throw in for Portugal coming up. Fernandes. Now with Neves. A really good pass. And an astute piece of defending. Josip Stanisic. Marco Pasalic. Well, that's splendid play. Oh, crucial interception.
Well, that was close. It needed that intervention.
Ferreira. On to Mensch. Nuno Mensch. Bruno Fernandes. Can they set up a chance? Leao. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Ante Budimir. Stanisic. Erlich. And Kramaric on the ball. Mateo Kovacic. Now with Silva. Neves. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Pongracic. Josip Stanisic. Gvardiol. Inacio. It's with João Cancelo. João Neves. João Cancelo. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Leao in position. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Well, not great from the keeper.
Well, that's a poor decision from him.
Fernandes. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Gvardiol. Erlich. Budimir with it. Josip Stanisic. Andrej Kramaric. Could be! And striking the bar.
Well, he went for height, but he just got that slightly wrong. A bit unlucky, really.
Mensch. Bruno Fernandes has it. Nuno Mensch. Decent position. A very timely interception. Modric. Erlich. Here's Kovacic. Andrej Kramaric. Made it look routine, but read it well. Dias. On to Neves. Vitor Ferreira. That might help them. Danger building. Bruno Fernandes. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. Josip Stanisic. The ball with Luka Modric. Ronaldo threading it through. And that's a straightforward catch for any goalkeeper.
Yeah, that has to go down as a poor effort, I'm afraid.
They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Marco Pasalic. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing.
Well, they're making it look so easy here, aren't they?
João Cancelo. Now with Vitinha. Silva. Thoughtful play. Here's Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Showing a great defensive instinct. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Pasalic. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. This wasn't a very good pass, finally. Beautiful pass. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. He got a good palm on it.
Well, it might not get his side back into this game, but I have to say, that was a top-class save.
Well, in possession now and looking to create something of their own. Couldn't keep it. Oh, great vision. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Mateo Kovacic. And Kramaric on the ball. And Perisic takes it forward. His teammates he can play it to. And a chance to whip it in here. It's a neat move. And alleviating the pressure.
Yeah, that's not the area to mess about. Good clearance.
Nuno Mendes. Inacio. Keeping the ball is what it's all about. Joao Cancelo. Now with Silva. Neves. It's with Joao Cancelo. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Dias. Vitor Ferreira. Rafael Leao. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And finding their flow. That's a good ball. And Perisic. Top-class defending. And the counter-attack looks on. Joao Neves. Oh, that's splendid play. On to Silva. And players waiting in the centre. Lovely tempo here. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Terrific block there. Ronaldo. It's with Joao Cancelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Composed and patient passing. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Josip Stanisic. Into a chance. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Joao Cancelo. And it's Ruben Dias. Vitor Ferreira. Opportunity. Mendes. What a vital intervention. Erlich. Budimir with it. A bit scruffy with the ball, Kovacic. Erlich. Given away again. Who wants to make a challenge? Plenty of support here. Can he put it away? Neves. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Nicely out of there. Rafael Leao. Gonzalo Inacio. Joao Neves. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Vitor Ferreira. Joao Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes has it. Just looking to keep their shape, it seems.
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle and making sure there was no danger in the end. Stanisic. And to Budimir. This looks interesting. Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There was hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So there we have it, 2-1. João Neves. It's with João Cancelo. João Cancelo. Now with Silva. Portugal pushing forward with options available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Erlich. Josip Stanisic. Just cutting off the supply. Martin Erlich. Josip Stanisic. Marco Pasalic. Clever defending. Vitor Ferreira. Could pose a threat on the counter. Trying to open up the defence. Good looking move. And such an important piece of goalkeeping. Doing everything in his power to keep his team alive.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in big trouble now.
Ferreira. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Josip Stanisic. Good wing play. Who can he pick out? Now a decent position. Knows how to shield the ball and control it. That's got that so well there. The attack petered out. You're on now.